He really does. So I'm going to trim the outside round. And then I'm going to score, make a circle on the outside here. I'm taking this coil I made, similar to the knob I did earlier, but I'm going to wrap it around gently like that and cut it at an angle so then I have a perfectly round circle that there's no overlapping. And then I'm going to pound it down on something hard here and score the underside. I already scored there. And then water on here. Tap it down and attach it down. It's kind of a little wider than it should have been, but it'll work. And then attach it on the inside too. And then the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hold some water, use some water, and just recenter this and push down. So I'm centering this piece on here and attaching it by pushing down on it. And then it's attached, and now I'll pull the walls up. So it's really like a mini section pot. Or you can do this kind of piece on any bowl you had, or anything you want to have a foot on, a big foot on. You could do it like this. I'll just trim away the excess clay that went down there. This is small, little footed. Cute.
Mini tin cup.
Okay. And you're not going to put it on its base now because it's wet. So you let it dry upside down this way here. So just one of them. The next one I'm going to do is going to be the one that I attach. Okay, both of these, this one's a little softer here. No, let's see here, it's a little softer. This is the one that's a little softer here. Okay. I want to clean up the sides. If I put a bit of water on the wheel head, it will secure it down there, allowing me to trim the sides without any interference of clay. So just bevel the bottom out here. When you bevel the bottom, you can glaze your piece to here. It has the appearance of glazing it all the way down the wheel head. This is just adding some texture to the pot. I think I threw this straight on the wheel head, so I don't need to, a lot of times I'll cut the bottom out of the inside, but I don't need to here. I'll show you what I mean on probably one of them. I have to do that, yeah, on the other one probably. So I will design this. I will poke a hole in here because I am going to attach the cup to this. So that's the stem of it. And what cup should I use? I say I was going to use this cup here. Yeah, this is the cup I'm going to use. Okay. These are a little wetter than I want them to be, but I wanted to trim the. I wanted to demo today before you guys forgot. The clay should be this gummy. It's just really too wet, but it is what it is. So now I'm going to mark a circle on here. That's going to tell me where the center of this is. So when I attach this, I'm attaching it to the center. So I'll score inside here, and I'll score inside here. And then I'll put some water on here, and then wiggle it around. And the gumminess of both of them will help to attach it. And then I blend it, so it's the circle's there. I blend it in here. So I'm pushing down that flange, it sticks out. That's why it's important to have that clay to do that. To reassure that I'm going to have a really good seal, I just take a really thin coil of clay. Pardon? Oh, okay. A really thin coil of clay and wrap it around. And do not leave like that. It's not done yet. And then blend it in. Now, it's kind of wobbly. The stem's kind of wobbling, but I'm going to straighten that out in a second. Put your ribs somewhere here, you guys. Do you see it? Yeah. Okay, so it's done. I'll make sure it's level right here first. You probably should put it on the flat, huh? Up in here. Flat. So there you go for that one. And now I'll show you the cheating way. I think I told you it's the one that I glazed together. So I'm first going to use, let me have this first here. Very wet. Okay. So this is one that I threw off the mound. I'm going to have to clean up that. You'll see what I'm doing right now. I'll just clean it up and I'm going to cut the inside out too. I'll show you. I'm going to cut the inside part out. This is level already. I know it's level. I'll cut this part out here because I don't like the way it looks. And then take a sponge. Get my name on it now. So there's the stem. I tell you to make sure when you throw, you make these pieces, cut parts heavier, because you do not want to. Like, I'm going to trim a notch in this to show you. And I don't want to have it too thin. So I would only do it this way if, what? What's the reason why I developed this way for you guys to do it? What did I say yesterday? This is soft enough for me to attach. But if this is too dry for you to attach, you're going to have to trim a notch in it to glaze it in place. So I'll place this on here and kind of see where I have to have the notch. Understand? It's crazy. Then I'll place this side here. There you go. Make sure your name goes on both of these pieces because they can get separated in the firing. So when you want this fired, bisque fired, So here's how it's going to look right now. See? You're going to glaze them together. And when you want it bisque fired, stick it on the cart this way, so my TAs don't go and pick it up and think it's secretariat and then it falls off. Believe me, it happens. And when you glaze it, go like this, and my TAs know to invert it, to place it in the kiln like this. So this is the last case resort if you have it get too dry. Now, could I have, let me have this whole thing, so I can just follow right now. Drier than I want to be, but it was softer than I want to be, but it's going to work. Okay. Hold please. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up the sides of this. I threw this on the wheel heads. I don't believe I need to do any really clean except the sponge underneath here. Water. I can attach this either way that I attached those two. So I think it's soft enough to where I can attach it. My bottom's pretty thin on here too. So I'm going to have to attach it with clay. Clown's doing?
Oh, it's crowding around.
Okay. That's what I said. What are you clowns doing? Okay, so I see what that is there. The tricky one with this one is so short, I can't see. I have to kind of like bend over to see a lot of it. So I'm wiggling it like this. It helps to attach it. And then I'm going to attach it with my fingers. And then do what? Add a coil.
Aztec.
I'll take the Aztec coil. I told you the pictures I've seen of old Aztec, yeah, they had baseball fields done. So I'm kind of doing this blind, I really can't see real well. You guys tell me how I'm doing. So I can't see anything. Is it cleaning it up kind of?
Yeah.
Or is there a bump there? Is there bumps?
Lower.
Okay. How about down here? Is there a bump down here? Is it very towards the bottom of the stem? I can feel it though. You know, it's kind of. Does it look clean at the very towards the base? A little roughed up. Will I be able to do a sponge thing on it? If I take it upside, right side up? It's good now? Okay. Now you can stop.